Hello students, this is Ararul. Hope you are good and doing well in your home. So now let's continue chapter 2 verbs. So in this class we are going to discuss about subject verb agreement. So what is called subject verb agreement? The subject and the verb are the most important elements of a sentence. The verb of a sentence must be in agreement with the subject in regard to person and number. So subject can be a singular or plural. Okay. The number of subject can be singular and plural. The verb must be singular if the subject is singular, and the verb must be plural if the subject is plural. So in a sentence, if we are using singular subject, we have to use singular verb. If we are using plural subject, then we need to use plural verb. So identifying the number of the subject is required to take a verb. So before using the verb in a sentence, we need to identify the subject, whether the subject is singular or plural. So now let us discuss some basic rules for the subject verb agreement. There are about 52 rules are there. So in this class, let's discuss about the basic 10 rules. The rule 1. Singular subject need singular verbs, while plural subjects need plural verbs. So example. Look at these two examples. I am an excellent tennis player. We are excellent tennis players. So in the first sentence, I is the subject. In the second sentence, we is the subject. So I always takes am in present. We always takes are in present. If it is past, I was and we were. So here the second person singular and plural both are same. You and you. You always takes are. Here the plural you also takes are. Okay. If it is past, you were. Here also you were. Then the third person singulars. Do you know that he, she, it? These are the third person singular verbs. The third person plural, they. So here, he always takes is. Here they always takes are in present. So look at these two sentences. Alex plays well. Alex and Roy play well. So here, the Alex plays. So this is the rule of simple present. So in third person singular, Alex, he. Okay. The third person singular comes means we have to add yes or es or ies according to the verb. So here Alex only one subject, so it becomes singular. Here Alex and Roy, there are two different subjects connected by and. Here it becomes plural, so we should not add anything with the verb according to simple present rule. Then rule 2. The nouns connected by conjunction and in the subject work as the plural subject and take plural verb. Examples. Alex and Murphy, Robin and his friends, apples and mangoes. Here you can see two different subjects connected by and. So we have to use plural verb. Alex and Murphy are coming here. Robin and his friends want to go on a tour. Apples and mangoes are my favorite fruits. Okay. Then rule 3. If the conjunction and is replaced by together with, along with, accompanied by, as well as, the verb agrees with the first subject. Okay. In the previous rule we have seen if it is connected by and, we have to use plural subject, but here if it is replaced by, together with, along with, accompanied by and as well as. So when two different subjects connected by these words, along with, together with, accompanied by and as well as, you just forget about the second subject. Here the verb agrees with the first subject only. Okay. So look at this sentence. Tom along with his brothers. Here what is the first subject? Tom. So Tom is the first subject. the term first subject is a singular, so we need to use singular verb. The second sentence, Alex is the first subject, as Alex as well as his parents. Here the second subject is plural, so we no need to worry about it whether it is singular or plural. So we have to concentrate only on first subject. The first subject is singular, so I used is. The third sentence, the children as well as their parents. Here the second subject is plural, the first subject also plural. You no need to worry about the second subject. You just look at the first subject. The children is a plural, so I used were. Then the boys accompanied by their teacher Mr. Robbins are planning a tour. Okay, here the boys is a first subject. It is connected by accompanied by. So I used the plural verb are. Note, if these expressions are replaced by and, the subject will be regarded as plural. So what you have seen earlier. Okay. Now rule number 4. So some nouns are always singular and indefinite. So indefinite means not particularly mentioned in number. So when these nouns become the subject, they always take singular verbs. See the words such as anybody, anyone, anything, nobody, no one, nothing, somebody, someone, something, everybody, everyone, everything. Then each, either and neither. So when we are using these words as a subject, we should use singular verb. See, everybody wants to live happily. So this sentence is according to simple present. See, everybody wants. So here everybody indicates all at the same time individually. Okay. Yes, something is bothering him. No human being lives in that house. Neither of you is responsible enough to handle it. Each student has to submit a separate assignment. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. The rule 5. Some nouns are always plural. These nouns have two parts. So words like scissors, swords, eyeglasses, pants, tongues, jeans, trousers, etc. So when we use these nouns as a subject, we have to use plural verb. My pants are in the drawer. My pants, plural subject, so we used are, the plural verb. Your eyeglasses are dirty. These scissors are useless. The note. If these words are preceded by the phrase a pair of, they will be regarded as a singular subject. See, a pair of pants is needed. This pair of trousers is ugly. So when these words are preceded by the phrase a pair of, then it regarded as a singular subject. Okay, just to remember it. Then rule 6. None is a singular subject when it is used alone. When it is used with a prepositional phrase starting with of, the subject can be both plural and singular. You see the sentence structure. And none of the, after if we are using singular noun, we have to use singular verb. After if we are using plural noun, we have to use plural verb. So what I told, the none is a singular subject, but after if we are using singular noun, we have to use singular verb. If we are using plural noun, then we need to use plural verb. So none of the money has been used. None of the teacher wants failure for students. So here after of the money, it is a singular. Here none of the teacher, after of the teacher is a singular, so I used once. Look at this third sentence. None of the students. Here none of the students. After of the, what I use, plural. So the plural verb, plural subject takes only plural verb. Very good. Here, according to the simple present rules, the teacher wants. Here, the students want. So, none of the bottles are clean enough to keep water. Then note, no plus plural noun takes plural verb. No plus plural noun takes plural verb. See the example. No men are hungry now. Here the no, after that plural verb. No, after that plural subject men, then the verb should be plural. Okay. Then the next one. Rule 7. Either or, neither nor, or and nor take two nouns before and after them. The nouns placed after these conjunctions are regarded as the subject of the sentence. The nouns placed prior to the words or and nor have no effect on the verbs. So here the prior means earlier or before. Okay. So it is very easy to understand. See, look at these examples. Neither Alex nor his brothers are going to the party. So what is given in the explanation? You see, after nor we have one subject. The before nor also we have one subject. So here you look at just after nor. In this sentence, after nor his brothers, it is a plural. So here the first subject before nor Alex is a singular. You don't worry about the first subject, but here we ought to look at the second subject only. When the two different subject connected by neither nor or either or. Okay. Look at the second one. Neither John and Alex or I. So after or what comes? I. It is a singular subject. So here the verb takes according to this subject only. I. Okay. Then I or Robert opens the door. Here after or Robert, it is a singular subject, so it becomes opens according to simple present rule. Okay. So neither the boys nor we. Here the verb are according to we. Okay. The next one. Rule 8. Collective nouns are usually regarded as a singular subject. So when we are using the collective noun as a subject, then the verb should be singular. The committee has decided to postpone the game. Here the committee, it becomes collective noun. The family, collective noun, was ecstatic by the news. Here the family is a collective noun, so I used was. The crowd enjoys the excitement in the game. The crowd is a collective noun. The verb, singular verb, enjoys. Then $20 is not a lot of money. So note here, the noun is plural, but the subject is regarded as a collective noun. So the word 20, it becomes single unit. The word 20 is a single unit. Then note, the following phrases are also regarded as a collective nouns and thus singular subject. The flock of birds or the flock of sheep, herd of cattle, the pack of dogs or the pack of wolves, the school of fish or the pride of lions. So regarding this collective nouns already you have learned in chapter 1. A flock of sheep always moves together. A pack of wolves is approaching towards the herd of cattle. A school of fish always hides from the big fishes. Okay. Now rule number 9. If a gerund or an infinitive comes as a subject, the verb will always be singular. See the examples. Swimming is a good exercise. Walking is a good habit. Eating healthy food makes you healthy. To err is a human. Here the words swimming, walking, eating, these are all gerund. So what do you mean gerund? Gerund is a ing form of the verb used as a noun. Okay. so it is also called verbal noun. So when we use gerund and infinitive as a subject, we should use singular verb to err. So errors make mistakes. So here it is used as a infinitive form, the to plus verb. It is used as a subject. Okay. Then the rule 10. If the plus an adjective appears as the subject of the sentence, it will be plural. See the example: the pious. The plus adjective pious is an adjective. Okay. The pious are loved by God. The industrious. The industrious is an adjective, so I used the verb are, plural. The best do not lack integrity. So here the word best is an adjective, so the verb should be in singular. Okay. So these are the basic 10 rules for you. So now you have to do your homework. Page number 17, exercise C and D. Thank you.